Hello, I'm Archie Luxury and welcome to the program. Today I'd like to talk about Breguet and its aviation history. And I gotta say this, there's no other brand in the world which has Breguet's aviation history. And it's just fucking amazing. I've acquired my Breguet Type 20 Transatlantic and I've started doing some homework on the brand. And I gotta say this, in all honesty, I've never seen a brand with so much fucking history, aviation-wise. And it's just fucking amazing. I mean, these fuckers at Breguet, fuck. And it's just amazing. Breguet itself, I mean, the family, I don't know what the fuck they were smoking, but Louis Breguet invented the tourbillon, and he invented the wristwatch. That's right, in the 1800s, he invented the fucking first wristwatch. And it's just fucking amazing. And his son, went on to form the Breguet aircraft business company, and they had some amazing planes. The Breguet name, although it's no longer in aviation, it's not because it failed. No, it was taken over by another firm, and it's just fucking amazing. And researching Breguet, I gotta say, fuck me dead, I never realized Breguet was just such a magical brand. And Breguet was founded in 1755. It's a long fucking time ago. And you know about the string of customers that Breguet had there. But I mean, you know, the Type 20 was a military chronograph, and the specifications were issued by the French Ministry of Defense. That's right, the Ministry of War. And it was a pilot's wristwatch for its airmen standard equipment. And after World War II, but most of the German, British and American stock that they had been used up, and they were looking for accurate instruments. And the French Type 20 watch were directly inspired by the German pilots' chronographs, such as the Glashütte and the Hanhard. And the French themselves there, I mean, they put a fucking tender out, and they gave it some very important features that they wanted. And Breguet, it's just fucking amazing what happened here. But basically, look, the frogs said, right, we want a this is the interesting thing. Type 20s. Now that's the specifications from the French. And now let's not just get too carried away with the French here, because you know, just calm down. Now Breguet was originally a French company, but since the mid-70s they've been made in Switzerland. But let's not get too excited here, because Archie knows the truth, and the truth is, many years ago the Israelis went to the French and said, we want to get the plans for the MiG fighters. And the French said, no, Juju, no. And what did the Israelis do? The Israelis don't take no for an answer. I mean, fuck. They sent a sexy girl in, very attractive woman, who fucked a few Frenchmen and got the plans. Thank you very much, French penis. And but let's just go back to the story here, because this is a cool story, and it's really quite good there. The Type 20, they are a black dial chronograph with luminous hands. Most use radioactive radium with Arabic numbers. They mainly housed manual wind flyback movements. Their diameters range from 37 to 39 mil. And they are usually equipped with a bidirectional rotating bezel. No fucking 44 mil monsters here. No 42 mil monsters either. And the French Air Force came up with some specs in terms of the Type 20, they said they wanted a black dial with 2 registers at 3 and 9, able to count up to 30 minutes, a diameter of approximately 38 mils, excluding the crown. The flyback function. Flyback function basically means you don't have to, once the chronograph is going, you don't have to stop it and then reset it. You can merely reset it on the go, so it resets itself and all the counters. They wanted a watch accurate to at least 8 seconds per day, a power reserve of 35 hours, and the ability to operate satisfactory at least 300 times. And yep, that's the what they asked for. And the interesting thing, 4 different companies supplied the Type 20 chronographs. There was Vixa, that's V-I-X-A. There was Breguet. Now those two started in the early 50s. Then there was J. Ariscote. That's Ari Scott, I should say, Auricoste in the mid-50s. Then Dodane, which they started supplying them in the early 60s. And it's quite interesting that this is what happened. And the Breguet itself, I think, is the most beautiful out of all of them. The Breguet itself, and what a name. Breguet is just fucking a magnificent brand. And, you know, as I said before, Breguet was based in France up until 1976. And the Breguet company was founded in 1775 in Paris. And, you know, just a fucking amazing brand of watch. I'm sorry if I fucked up before. I said 1775. And Breguet is just a magic brand. And the cool thing is, with the Breguet Aéronvale is actually short for Aeronautic Naval Aviation Branch of the French Navy. That's what the Aéronvale name means. And I've got the Transatlantic, which has got the date, but, you know, it's just a fucking cool piece. And they're just absolute magic. And I've got to say, you know, I just, reading this history here, fuck! And, you know, I haven't even started talking about the Breguet aircraft that Breguet's son was designing. And fuck. Absolute amazing history. And Breguet then was taken over in the mid-70s by Dassault. And Breguet was the last plane they were designing was the Jaguar, a fighter plane, still in use by India and Oman. So there you have it. That's the Breguet story. And what a fucking sexy brand. I mean, there's no other brand which is fucking as sexy as Breguet. I mean, what a fucking cool brand. Cool fucking brand. Breguet is just so cool. So, I mean, people who've said, oh, it's only an entry-level Breguet, it's this or that, there's no aviation history. Fuck you! Breguet is probably one of the greatest aviators of all time. And, yes, they weren't the first. Longines was the first to bring out the flyback, I believe. But Breguet's the one who made it successful. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you think of the Type 20. See you later!